Okay, it's your boy Overlord back again another video. Continuing more Witcher. We'll get back on the story of this one, so let's get into it.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Alright. Just make sure there ain't nothing left for me to do over here. Let's get back to going. I do want to go down there and see what this is.
Faster.
Word is you've seen the devastated people.
Go, go. Take it easy.
Little piece of shit.
What now, you?
Don't know what happened up here, but people got killed. Yeah,
Time to
and fire over. That was a monster. Oh, what's this? To be clean? Okay, what was it? Hey, it's been 300. Still not very much.
slow now. Whoa.
You're my friend now.
What? Lost your nerve?
Fight him. Go fight him. You son of a bitch. Couldn't help me. Come on. Oh shit. Come on. Well, the phones are coming, man.
some.
At least line it up. I got it going.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Uma. In the south. You know what? I'm moving down. Some pork.
Ever heard of preventive archery? Anyone? Not a problem. Send for Geralt immediately.
Yeah, we're turning this stuff, bro. Got the thing for you.
How may I assist you?
Oh, God,
Went to Undvik a while ago. Found these.
Well, goose kick me. These look like the real thing.
Because they are. Look at the markings. Authentic. How did you get them?
Wasn't easy, so I'm hoping for a good price on that armor of mine.
Harman ep Grönekan, Lieutenant General of the 2nd Mounted Army.
Welcome to our humble establishment. A true honor to host one of such renown. I've heard the General's a connoisseur and collector of armor.
This is true, and they call you a master of the craft.
All too kind, sir. Truly.
I need a suit of armor, heavy, able to withstand piercing projectiles.
Piercing projectiles? Oh, bolts, you mean? That ain't easy. Needs a special alloy, tempering.
The new tools. We can do it. Stoke the fire, I'll ready the rest.
Bold, your worker. You allow her much.
You know how it is, General. Good help's hard to come by. We should go outside. There's business to discuss.
It's always the same. I've had enough.
Enough?
They treat me like I'm nobody. The menial labour. Truth is, the Nilfgaardian, the one Fergus is kissing up to, I'll have to craft his armour. Yours too, for that matter.
So what's Fergus do?
Horseshoes, nails, not much else he can do, seeing as he cocks up simple bungs. But in the end, they call him Master. No one'd ever think I could be a skilled armourer, a human and a woman to boot. A dwarven blacksmith, that's another story.
Let him do that.
If that's the case, stand your ground. Don't let him treat you like this.
I won't. Not anymore. He can craft the Nilfgaardian's armour himself. I'll make another suit, and we'll see which one's better. I need but one thing I can't get on my own. Would you help me?
Depends what it is.
To finish the armour, I'll need to harden it, quench it in a bath. Oil's what we usually use, but I want to use acid.
Kikimoors and Archgriffins spit acid.
Archgriffins? Draconic griffins, you mean? Baron's men came by a few days back, said they'd seen one north of Crow's Perch. It had killed some folk out there.
Bound to be a notice posted for the Griffin anyway. Could kill two beasts with one stone. Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Bring me the acid and I'll prove I'm better than Fergus. And I'll craft armour for you, lots of it. The kind no other armourer can.
Sir, why we're up to our noses in frights and horrors, imps, Samovillas, mamoons, flying drakes, pikes, oh, and bats.
Ever eaten tree bark? Me, it splinters kind of nasty.
Both on the same way. Like it. Yep, I'm going down.
Never learn.
It's in my ear, bro. What do you mean I can't do this? Oh, he's fine. Oh.
A hand. That's it. Archgriffins had a veritable feast.
Something else I can go for you. His body.
Belly ripped open. Mangled wounds. Claws at work.
Nope.
A hand. That's it. Archgriffins had a veritable feast. Stopped feeding here. Moved towards open ground to fly away. Stopped feeding here. Moved towards open ground to fly away. Archgriffin feather. Must have lost it when taking off. Hopefully its nest is nearby.
Oh.
Come on!
Hydrate a little. What I need is damn quick. Bro, what? How could he double attack like that? Okay. You hear no sound effects, no animation. He just literally did a second attack. And I just fell on the ground, died. come on, holy shit. Taking down this toxicity.
Move it!
Prick. Let's drink for
Here now? There he is.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile?
Heard you had a griffin problem.
Aye. Killed some villagers north of Crow's Perch. Folk came complaining to the Baron. He finally wearied of all the lamenting, offered a reward for the beast's head.
Good thing, too. I could use some crowns.
Well, folks say all kinds of shite about you lot. We've got to give a witcher his due. Here, fair pay for a fair day's work.
Here with your acid glycerin. What the frick is this?
Used to be wagons. You're back. So, got the acid?
Mm-hmm. Use it carefully. It's about as caustic as things come.
I know. It's burned many a man where I come from. Armour's ready. Now for the last touch. We'll soon see who's better, Fergus or me. Geralt, it's done.
Looks very professional.
Welcome, General. Armor's all ready. Came out splendid, if I do say so myself.
Rather coarse. I trust the appearance does not reflect the quality.
General, I've also made a suit, if you please.
What is the meaning of this?
General Joanna's the master artisan, not Fergus. She crafted this armor to prove it.
For God's sake, Joanna, what do you think you're doing?
Temeria remains a wild land, it seems. Insubordination of this kind is not something we Nilfgaardians allow.
If I may, General, I am Fergus's subordinate in appearance alone. It's what we agreed, as few would ever believe a woman to be a better armourer than a dwarf.
You are right. I, for one, do not think it possible. But you are confident in your abilities. Let us put them to the test. Not on dummies, in live combat.
Oh, quite a crowd.
You there, put on this armor.
I'm just here to show me yours.
Mine is not a request.
General, I crafted this armour for a man. It can't fit me properly.
Then find another to wear it.
Geralt, will you help?
Fine. Hope I won't regret this.
Don your armor, both. I will await outside.
Bloody hell. I just came here to show me yours.
Heavy armor.
Does this look to you like armor that stops bolts? Compensate the man. Now, let us see what this other suit is worth.
I don't flinch. You missed, but alright.
Gonna live?
Aye. But this armor's rubbish.
Stand. I wish to see the armor.
Not even a dent.
I am not easily impressed, but I must admit you have succeeded, my dear. Where to, dwarf? You must hear this. The forge is now Miss Joanna's. She will also assume all Nilfgaardian army requisitions. Is that clear?
Aye, as day.
Your pay for the armor. I will send a man to collect it.
I'll be going too, methinks. Just get my things.
Wait. We needn't part ways, Fergus. You've been a good helper. We could go on that way. But without the lie.
We did make quite the pair.
Well then, go stoke the fire. We've got a customer. He needs armour fit for a witcher. You weren't certain the armour would protect you. Admit it.
Had a moment of doubt when the bolt pierced Fergus's armor. Didn't last long, though.
Thank you for trusting me. Give us a few days and your armour will be ready. Come on, let me help you get out of that.
I need a good plan.
What's happening?
Ah, Witcher! Greetings! Baron's not here. Rode off to find a healer. For the wife, naturally.
I know. Seen what's happening outside the gates?
What do you mean? Baron left me in command. Told the boys to set things right, put them in order. The new order.
They're murdering and pillaging.
That is the new order. And I don't give a flying fuck if you like it or not.
I could kill every single one of y'all up. And scratch. These niggas. Anyway. Well, you got to move.
Aye!
I won't kill you over there. Wait on.
You white one, look like you got sense.
Anything that's a gift from somebody, I will keep and not sell it. Oh, fuck.
See, you're a man well travelled, so tell me, should I beat me when...
Let's get my potion back. Not known to click down on the D-pad. Ooh, what's over here?
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma. Gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you.
He tried to stop
You
me.
can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Oh.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Dickhead. What's that? Other word is just funny. Dickhead.
Who will protect us poor
Oh,
from the
somebody else?
cutthroats?
That old man got
Who,
scared.
I
Huh?
ask?
You him? Where's the
I'm
man?
taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back, though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Huh? That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now.
Definitely don't be shoving a sword up your ass. Follow
Hey,
me,
little guy.
Oh, fuck. Damn it. I was supposed to go meet him in shit.
This here's Roach.
You know what? I want to see if I can reload my stuff and go back and do that. Shit, forgot about that. Fuck. I'm gonna skip every cutscene so I can go back and redo it. Y'all can see it then. Fucking hell. Forgot about that shit. I thought I could do whenever. Son of a bitch. Skip.
And the... Right?
Don't care.
No, but
Would you...
Geralt.
Now...
I'm gonna see if I can reload this.
I hope...
list.
It's it. List. You...
This
Can you...
I've done.
the
Dandel. Good luck.
Yes.
Oh my god damn.
what?
Please, skip. No, I do stuff
We won't-
later.
oh,
yeah.
Take it.
Wait, here, probably.
Of course. I'm on.
His long search
Can I
for Ciri
reload?
led Geralt
Fucking
to
hell.
conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
I'm sorry, guys.
Geralt
I
needed
have
to
to
lift the
redo
curse.
all that.
So he took Uma to the home
This
of
is
the
that one
world's
mission.
greatest specialists on dark spells.
Didn't
To the
even know that
Witcher's
shit was gonna
fortress
be
of
uncompleted.
Kaer Morhen.
And you...
Yeah, back
No, no.
there.
Yeah.
And... Garrett... She...
So,
What? Yes, sir?
I should...
If you...
Alright, gonna have to reload the whole goddamn thing. What the hell is that? Oh my god, I have to do all that stuff again? Oh, fuck! Jesus fucking Christ.
His long search
For
for
one
Ciri
damn
led
mission.
Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
I can do this fucking side quest again. Holy shit. Oh, I do want to come back. But I want to get this stuff completed. I did all of it. You gotta need to set reminders on quests for me. Like, do you really want to continue with this going forward in the game? Because some other quests might be gone. Doing that ever so now and then would work.
Elvis still breathing.
Aye, it is, let it. Some still.
A witcher.
What the hell took you?
Pretty likely Carradine lives in Novigrad, and he never severed ties with Hammond. They're actually in business together.
Learned something too. He trades in, live goods on the sly. Owns a ship called the Pearl of the Coast. Runs between here and Skellige. Changed his name, too, to Roland Truger, who officially is a respected Novigrad trader and philanthropist. Has a residence in Gildorf.
Anything on Celise?
Well, didn't have you there to stand up for her.
All right, let's pay Carradine a visit.
Think I know how to get in. I got a plan.
If your plan doesn't include dealing with an escort of guardsmen, best revise it. Calm now. Let them start it.
You're expected. Come in.
Make yourselves at home. He's a witcher.
Very true. Allow me to introduce my wife Letitia and my two little tots. You know who I am, and I've heard of you. You've been asking many questions about me. That always draws my attention.
What school do you come out of?
That of the cat. So few of us left.
Yeah, I would have kids, buddy.
Witchers can't have children.
But they can have wards, or take in a woman along with her children, embrace them as their own.
I could understand a witcher becoming a hired assassin, but a merchant?
Why ever not? Not one among us doesn't dream of changing our life. I simply did not stop at dreaming. They say no witcher has ever died in his bed. I aim to be the first.
Remains to be seen.
My friend needs to talk to you.
Lads, take the children and Letitia and leave us. Our guests wish to speak to me. I'm all ears.
Talk to him, Geralt. If I do, first word he says to me, I'll lose it and throttle the fucker.
Nice place you got.
As it turned out, I have a flair for enterprise. Now I've coin enough to provide my family with the finer things in life.
With some left over for philanthropy.
Miss Marabella's institute does not scorn small donations. Neither does the city's Widows and Orphans Relief Fund, amongst others.
Your wife know who you were?
We are thoroughly honest with one another, harbor no secrets. She prays for me each day. You know what? I think it's working.
Fucking hell.
Relax, Lambert.
I confessed all just before we pledged to marry one another. Began a new life that day, with a clean slate.
No, it looked like the
Remember Aiden? A witcher. Murdered in Elander. Guessing the killers were paid well.
I remember him as I remember all the others, with the deepest regret. Yet Aiden was different in a way. Contrary to rumor, we did not set out to kill him. We were forced to when he attacked us.
What's your version of this story?
Aiden had accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Duke's daughter. He took the coin, bungled the job, then left. once the girl passed on.
You lie.
We were not to kill him. We were debt collectors. He'd spent the coin already, so we demanded his swords. When he refused, tempers flared. Vienne, positioned as a sniper, lost her nerve. Hit Aiden square in the eye. Later, she devised her own version of the story. To silence her guilt, I expect.
I've heard enough.
I'm the
What
killer.
now?
Your remorse is fake. I'm bombing
Know
you
what,
on that.
Carradine? Your remorse? It's feigned. Completely dishonest. You put on a good show, but I just don't believe you.
Don't even know why we bothered with this chat. We came here to kill you.
Do what you
How's it
want,
going?
Lambert. Your friend, your vengeance.
Been waiting a long time for this.
And I don't aim to die.
2 witches against 1. Alright. They did it. Pull out your sword, girl. Jesus Christ. Hey, pull out your fucking sword.
Shut up. Fight.
Wait, I'm trying to pick up his stuff. Dang it. I didn't do nothing.
Thanks for your help,
I
Geralt.
left like 1 hit.
You're welcome.
Want to talk about it?
No.
See you later. Someday.
So long, Lambert.
What the fuck is that? Oh. Alright. I'll do that later. Oh, little baby. Making love and I just need some money.
Finding work here, you know, with the eternal fire burning all around. To the majesty of the eternal fire.
The lag is real. I'm telling you, no regret. Just lag. Put some of the stuff on him. Hey, your brother, take some of this.
Top-notch soup.
Shut.
There's no one grape shot.
So long.
Power of the eternal fire.
Got my money?
Geralt, Witcher and Pearl Hunter. There you are, your coin. Earned every last bit. I'd never have done it without you.
Was it worth it?
I think so. Aye. I suppose Letta likes it.
Sure as hell should. Pretty damn ungrateful of her otherwise.
It's, a bit more complicated. See, Letta's sick. Something's not right in her head. Started with a memory she'd forget things, then she stopped recognizing folk, even me. And now she don't even speak. Thought if she saw the pearl, something would wake inside her. You know, we talked a lot about that stupid promise. It was our joke, just ours for years, but no.
Sorry.
As am I. Farewell, Geralt. Gods guide you the path. A wench on the throne. Don't let a scaring you think of it.
Yeah, get a little closer. Go kill this griffin.
If I ever have a son, I'll name him Geralt.
This game pisses me off. Wish we could do this a reminder. Maybe a side quest I might want to go back and finish. Like most games, before you continue with the story, you should have something on the side you might want to do. None of that popped up. It just let me go ahead and do it. Oh, what the fuck? I guess this is a 2015 game. I brought the tools to me. Yada 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 yada. Alright, it's all this.
Went to Undvik.
Yep.
Well, goose.
Because they are.
Was.
Harman. Welcome. This is.
I need a suit of
Pierce.
The new tool.
bold.
It's always.
Enough.
They treat me. Horseshoes. But in the end.
If.
I won't. I need
To
finish the. Archgriffin.
Bound.
Bring me.
What are ye looking at?
Where'd you come from?
Bothering us poor folk.
It matter where the grub's from? As long as the bowl is full.
Giddy up.
Hey, I don't know. I'll just. What do you think? Oh.
Any last words?
Oh, what the hell?
Belly ripped open, mangled wounds, claws at work. A hand, that's it. Archgriffins had a veritable feast. Seems Mom didn't teach this little griffin not to play with its food. Stopped feeding here. Moved towards open ground to fly away. Archgriffin feather. Must have lost it when taking off. Hopefully its nest is nearby.
Hybrid oil. They're gonna spawn random like that? Wait, what's that? Come here.
How long you gonna make me?
Still died.
Hey-ya! Whoa! Slow now.
Die! Shit. Too fast if I just know it. Oh, it's not too fast.
So you're that white one?
That's a racist. I'm joking. Quartermaster, you know?
Get out of it.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile.
Heard you had a griffin problem.
Aye. Kill some...
Good thing, too.
Well...
Help me, ass.
So long.
You're back. So, got the acid?
Mm-hmm. Use it carefully. It's about as caustic as things come.
I know. It's burned many a man where I come from. Armor's ready. Now for the last touch. We'll soon see who's better, Fergus or me. Geralt, it's done.
Looks very professional.
Welcome, General. Armor's all ready. Came out splendid, if I do say so myself.
Rather coarse. I trust the appearance does not reflect the quality.
General, I've also made a suit, if you please.
What is the meaning of this?
General Joanna's the master artisan, not Fergus. She crafted this armor to prove it.
For God's sake, Joanna! What do you think you're doing?
Temeria remains a wild land, it seems. Insubordination of this kind is not something we Nilfgaardians allow.
If I may, General, I am Fergus's subordinate in appearance alone. It's what we agreed, as few would ever believe a woman to be a better armourer than a dwarf.
You are right. I, for one, do not think it possible. But you are confident in your abilities. Let us put them to the test. Not on dummies, in live combat.
Oh, quite a crowd.
You there, put on this armor.
I'm just here to show me yours.
Mine is not a request.
General, I crafted this armour for a man. It can't fit me properly.
Then find another to wear it.
Geralt, will you help?
I want to know more about the test.
I ordered armor that would stop bolts. How do you think I intend to test it?
Geralt, you've nothing to worry about. This armour will easily withstand a bolt. Acid hardened. They need a ballista to pierce it. Help me, please.
Fine. Hope I won't regret this.
Don your armor, both. I will await outside.
Why do you keep saying outside? It's not like it's a freaking indoor shop. It's outside too. I'd be waiting
I
outside.
just came here to show me yours.
Does this look to you like armor that stops bolts? Compensate the man. Now, let us see what this other suit is worth.
Maybe I should send him down to the creek. Might catch something.
Missed the second time.
Gonna live?
Aye, but this armor's rubbish.
Stand. I wish to see the armor.
even a dent.
I am not easily impressed, but I must admit you have succeeded, my dear. Where to, dwarf? You must hear this. The forge is now Miss Joanna's. She will also assume Old Nilfgaardian army requisitions. Is that clear?
Aye, as day.
Your pay for the armor. I will send a man to collect it.
I'll be going too, Miss...
Wait. Well then, go. You weren't certain the armor would protect you. Admit it.
Had a moment of doubt when the...
Thank you for trusting me. Come on.
What do you seek here, vagrant?
Ah, Baron's not here.
I... Seen what's happened.
What do you mean?
They're
That...
You, white one, look like you got shouts last night too. I think I got scabies.
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma. Gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the...
Not a... But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Little prick.
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Huh? That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now. Hey, little guy. This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on. What the? Quit playing around. Let's go. Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once!
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
No courtesies needed? Perfect. But remember, I'm not your soldier, or page, or dog, so don't give me any orders.
Would you prefer I order my guards? Look around. I need only beckon.
Geralt.
Now report.
Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen,
where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron who...
Yes, I know my vassals.
Who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
and into the Wild Hunt, again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafael Elen, Kedmil Fali, Dradiv Dorn et Tened Bandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
Oh, buddy, I ain't bringing it.
Wouldn't count on that happening.
That was no request, it was an order, Geralt. And I advise you well, do not disobey me. This audience is over. Till the next.
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretuza called into the Dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I must swallow it. Unlike some others I know.
Ah, I see. So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt? We can fight another time, in another place, where the walls have no ears.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here, probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Oh, there, Roach.
Forktail's this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
Quite a while.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
Lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? You don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more important things for them to do.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see. Jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. And she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she... Ah, now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture. So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse, not what she plans to do with it, despite our asking.
She's gotta have a good reason.
More than one, most likely. In any case, she's set her mind on something. Needs us to stay out of her way, mostly.
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
Mm-hmm. And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
My throat's always doing this.
Come on now.
Back up. They're gonna eat your feed. Okay. What's in there? Oh, I can get that from here.
Handwriting looks familiar. Berengar's. Papers have been lying here for years. Working on a sword, and not just any sword, judging by his notes. Torhaern ought to talk to Vesemir. Berengar consulted him. Vesemir might remember how far he got.
Lagging again. Damn it.
Empire.
Mounted witchering just never took off.
I must have seen that through the wall. Okay. Archicets? Ah, whatever. Monster of the Botchard. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. What is this? That is like some weird. I do not know how to pronounce that at all. Eridan, the king of the wild hunt. What bestiary entry I get back in the league. Well, mine was cool, I'm gonna be honest. I think that's cool. Ulfdin? There's all types of herds. Set up an emperor. Necromancy. God, these are a lot of food.
Long, lonely winters breed some pretty strange ideas. One of the northern realms, what a wolf is, every man knows who hasn't heard the howling at night or seen the tracks in the snow come morning. But hasn't felt a cold chill run down his spine when he catches sight of a pack of 5 of them hunting in the woods. Treated by men as enemies and not without reason, for they attack our folk and will even kill our horses during times of deep frost. Noble beasts endued with great intelligence and displaying strength and independence that no man can hope or lie. Alright.
much freaking loot. Oh, God. There's a lot of crafting ingredients over here. No, I do right here. Hootie, pretty sure I've been going our lobster for a while. Let's see on the next one.